Today's topic is how to find the lion within. The following story about a lion and a sheep shares an empowering message that will help you to find and unleash your inner lion. The parable that will show you how to find the lion within. It is a powerful short story that will hopefully awake that inner beast that lies inside all of us. I hope it finds you well. A lioness was jumping from one hillock to another, and just in the middle she gave birth to a kid. The kid fell down into the road where a big crowd of sheep was passing. Naturally, he mixed with the sheep, lived with the sheep, behaved like a sheep. He had no idea, not even in his dreams, that he was a lion. How could he have? All around him were sheep and only sheep. He had never roared like a lion. A sheep does not roar. He had never been alone like a lion. A sheep is never alone. She is always in the crowd. The crowd is cozy, secure, safe. If you see sheep walking, they walk so close together that they are almost stumbling on each other. They are so afraid to be alone. But the lion started growing up. It was a strange phenomenon. He was identified mentally with being a sheep. But biology does not go according to your identification. Nature is not going to follow your mind. He became a beautiful lion. But because things happened so slowly, the sheep became accustomed to him, just as he became accustomed to the sheep. The sheep thought he was a little crazy naturally. He was not behaving just right, a little cuckoo, and he went on growing. It was not supposed to be so, pretending to be a lion, but they knew he was not a lion. They had seen him from his very birth. They had brought him up. They had given their milk to him. He was a non-vegetarian by nature. No lion is vegetarian, but this lion was, because sheep are vegetarian. He used to eat grass with great joy. They accepted these small differences, and he was little, big, and looked like a lion. A very wise sheep said, "It is just a freak of nature. Once in a while it happens." And the lion himself also accepted that it was true. His color was different. His body was different. He must be a freak, abnormal. But the idea that he was a lion was impossible. But one day an old lion passed by and saw this young lion standing far above the crowd of sheep. He could not believe his eyes. He had never seen such a thing, nor had he ever heard that in the history of whole past a lion had been in the middle of the crowd of sheep. But no sheep was afraid, and this lion was walking exactly like the sheep, grazing on grass. The old lion could not believe his eyes. He forgot he was going to catch a sheep for his breakfast. He completely forgot breakfast. It was something so strange that he determined to catch hold of the young lion and find out what was happening. But he was old, and the young lion was young. He ran away. Although he believed that he was a sheep, when there was danger, this much of the identification was forgotten. He ran like a lion, and the old lion had great difficulty in catching him. Finally, the old lion got hold of him. He was crying and weeping and saying, "Just forgive me. I am a poor sheep. Please let me go." The old lion said, "You idiot! You simply stop this nonsense and come with me to the pond." Just nearby there was a pond. He took the young lion there. The young lion was not going to willingly. He went reluctantly. But what can you do against a lion if you are on leash? He may kill you if you don't follow him. So he went. The pond was silent, with no ripples around like a mirror. The lion said to the young, "Just look. Look at my face and look at your face. Look at my body and look at your body in the water." In a second there came a great roar. All the hills echoed it. The sheep disappeared. He was totally different to me. He recognized himself. The identification with sheep was not a reality. It was just a mental concept. Now he had seen the reality. The old lion said, "Now I don't have to say anything more. You have understood." The young lion could feel a strange energy he had never felt before, as if it had been dormant. He could feel a tremendous power, and he had always been a weak, humble sheep. All the humbleness, all the weaknesses simply evaporated. Even while he was behaving like a lamb, he was truly a lion. What then had made him act like a lamb? It was nothing but deep-rooted misconception and ignorance of his true nature. Once the ignorance was removed and he became aware of his identity, his fear and hesitation disappeared. Then he behaved in a natural way. That is it. We are lions in sheep's clothing of habit. We are hypnotized into weaknesses by our surroundings. There is boundless energy within each one of us, but we are not aware of the invaluable treasure or heavenly stored within ourselves. Man sometimes makes a fool of himself by believing that he is nothing but a bundle of foibles and limitations. He sometimes acts like a neurotic and other times like a murderous criminal. What is really meant by the "I" of everyone? When we understand that the real seat of energy is within us, we become free and we attain knowledge and wisdom. With this, I end my topic. Think about what undiscovered talents and abilities could be laying dormant within you. When you properly dissect and analyze, you can find the lion within. Hope you enjoyed this parable. Thank you. If you like my videos, please subscribe and share my channel and hit the bell button for receiving notifications of future videos.